decided to do this very brief tutorial on how to use one of my favorite tools that I'm offering for free on my website, www.bethnapleton.com, which is my self-care calendar. So here it is, it's my July self-care calendar. So the part that I always do before the month begins, or maybe on the first of the month, is the legend at the bottom, because this is unique by each individual. Now, I should start by saying that this self-care calendar is a tool, and it's meant to be a helpful tool, and it will look different for everyone because what fills people up is different for everyone. And in fact, I have been doing this for over a year, and mine changes month to month, season to season, potentially, as you'll see as we get into this a little bit. It is about forming habits, but only to the extent that it's about self-care. So there might be other habits that I want to form, but they don't actually like recharge me or fill me up. And so they're not going to go on my self-care calendar, because this is my self-care calendar. This is not habits I want to form. This is about what did I do today to take care of myself, which I can ask myself at the end of every day as I go to bed and reflect on my day and give myself the number of points I've earned on my self-care calendar. Speaking of points, I usually assign each activity 1, 2, or 3 points, and it's super arbitrary. Basically, if it requires more effort, it's usually worth more points. And if it's a relatively easy lift, it's usually worth less points. If it really fills me up and like I love it and just makes me feel so much better, I'm going to give it more points. And if it's like, yeah, it helps, I'll give it less points. That's really the very unscientific way that I do this as a helpful tool. There's no right or wrong way to do this, but I'm just going to show you how I do it so that you can use this tool if you'd like. So here I am, I've got July, I've got my legend. And I'm thinking to myself, what do I need to do for myself in July 2021 for self-care? And I always start with my body, because I feel like if we're not sleeping and eating and moving our body right, like it's very hard to feel recharged. And so I am going to add one that I've been doing for a long time, which is my spin class. I love going to SoulCycle. I also count the at-home class, although I don't like that as much. And I give it 3 points because it takes about 45 minutes plus getting there, getting home. I'm super hot and sweaty afterwards, so it's not just something I can do. So I'm gonna go ahead and give myself some SoulCycle move. At various points, I've given myself points for yoga or weightlifting or kind of various other things that might supplement it. But honestly, I'm getting back into SoulCycle. I'm really liking it. I'm just gonna stick with that for my body right now. I'm also thinking about what I eat, because I find that when I eat and snack better, I feel better. So I have sometimes done things like abstaining from alcohol and given that a certain number of points. I'll do other things as well. As I get into the rhythm of working from home exclusively, I'm actually going to put myself down for a salad for 2 points, because when I have a salad for a meal, I notice that I just like eat better the rest of the day. I'm thinking about if I want to put a protein shake on there, because sometimes I use those as well. But honestly, I feel better when I eat a salad, so I'm just going to put a salad for now. Although I could put both. Like, it doesn't matter how many things are in your legend. It's just you. If I put protein shake down and then I don't earn any points for it all month, who cares? It's just for me to, like, as a reminder when I look at the end of my day, that a protein shake might be something helpful to do with this. I don't need any goals right now around sleeping. I've been sleeping, knock on wood, pretty well. And so normally I have done that before. I've done bedtime, what time I'll go to bed, I've been how many hours of sleep I've gotten. So I've done all of those pieces, but right now that feels pretty good. So it's not like something I need for this month. So going from body to mind, I always put meditating down. Meditating has been a really helpful habit to me. I'm wondering here if I want to put for a certain amount of time, but I actually think the habit of doing it daily is what matters, even if it's a small amount of time. So I think how I'll split this is I think I'll put that meditating gets me 2 points at all. And then actually what I'll do, I've never done this before, I'm going to put down doing a 30-minute meditation gets me 4 points. Because I am going to be real, it is really hard for me in the hustle and bustle to make time for 30 minutes of meditation consecutively. And so I feel like if it's worth 4 points, that might help. And I have found that if I cannot get to a spin class, that meditating often will like give me that same sort of reset, albeit less sweaty. So that'll be helpful. So I'm gonna put that down for 4 points. Anything else in terms of my mind? I think I always put down reading. I love to read. It really fills me up. So I'm gonna give it 2 points. It's super easy for me to do, but it really makes me feel good. So making that a habit in my day has been really great. I'm a little bit tempted to put down reading nonfiction, because I feel like I should be reading more things that aren't beach reads. But honestly, that does not fill my bucket. That's like a good habit I want to get into, but I really just want to be able to read for pleasure. So I'm just going to put down reading for pleasure, 2 points. And And then I also have been getting a little bit into journaling, and I think that can be really helpful. I'll also give it 2 points because it takes more effort for me, but I do feel better when I do it as well. I don't think there's anything else with mind that I would do right now. So body, mind, I'm gonna go to spirit, which is kind of what I think about as social. So read into that what you will. I'm gonna put down seeing a friend, whether it's Zoom or real life, because I do have a lot of friends who don't live where I live, so that's hard. I'm gonna put that's worth 3 points. And I'm gonna put that talking to a friend, like a phone call, is worth 2 points because those mean a lot to me. I sometimes will put texting friends, like it depends on how connected whatever. But I think for July, like Chicago is reopening up, people are out and about. I feel like this would be super great to like go out and see people, and that will require more of an effort as we like all get used to life after the Rona. And then, like I'm sitting here thinking like, what about having fun with my kids? I'm a single mom, or doing things with them, or going out for ice cream. And honestly, I think that we'll do some of that anyway. I'm tempted to say maybe take a walk, but we just got a dog, and so I think that's gonna actually force us to take some walks and do some things and get some ice cream. And so I don't think I'm gonna do that right now because again, this is about my self-care. This isn't about like me being a fun mom or like the Carrera and Ableton's fun summer plans. This is about like what actually really fills me up. And yes, I enjoy getting ice cream with my kids, but I don't think it's like the same thing for me as like doing something more selfishly for myself. And then lastly, I'm just gonna think like it's July. Is there anything about this time of year or this season, which is my favorite, that I wanna put on my self-care calendar because I wanna make sure that I get to, when we get to the fall, I won't have missed out on it. And I definitely would say sitting on my terrace. I'm gonna give that 1 point because it's super easy, and I often will read out there or hang out with the dog there after, but I just really love sitting on my terrace, doing whatever, working. So any time outside on the terrace is time well spent. And then I'm also going to add, I'm going to the beach because I love going to the beach. And that could be it could be combined. Beach with a friend would be 6 points, would be super exciting. But I really love the beach, and so I'm gonna give that points because I feel like that'll just help also when I look at this every night for me to be like, oh, could I go to the beach tomorrow and squeeze in a visit, because it doesn't have to be all day to fill your bucket. So you can see now I've been writing as I went. I have all my little things down there as I go through. And then what I'll do is I will tape this next to my bed. And then starting on July 1st at night, I will sit down and say, how many points did I earn today? And then I'll put a number there. And what I start to do is reflect on like, okay, I have 6 points for today. How do I feel? Do I feel like I'm taking good care of myself? Do I feel like I should do more? And I'll start to notice trends like, oh, actually, if I'm below 5 for a couple of days in a row, I like need a day that's a 10. Or maybe I'm actually pretty good about this on the weekends, but not during the week, or vice versa. Oh, and I remembered one more. I'm gonna put a face mask, speaking of body, because I love face mask, and it's easy and it's good for me and it just makes me feel fancy. So I'm gonna add that for 1 point. So that's how I approach this legend. Hopefully this is a helpful example for you and some good questions for you to think through as you go through the self-care calendar. These will be up every month, posted on the 28th for the month ahead. It's just a helpful tool. And the reason is because I just am a strong believer in what I once heard Michelle Obama call the oxygen mask theory of parenting, which is that like you have to put on your own oxygen mask before you can take care of anyone else. And I think that's such same is true for leaders, right? As leaders, we are often taking care of others, whether that's making sure they're successful at their job, making sure the goals get met, making sure that people are productive and behaving in an appropriate way. And if we don't take care of ourselves, it's very, very hard to do that work. You cannot pour from an empty cup. And so that's one of the reasons that self-care is such a passion of mine, and one of the reasons I'm so excited to share this calendar with you. So I hope you enjoy, and I look forward to hearing your stories about how you use it to help fill your bucket.